Good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. We are back again for our another Go Live the challenge, that we've been doing for a while already. Anyway, for those of you who are new, um, my name is Rosalind Adkins. I am a global digital business mentor. Um, a little bit about me, I came from working long hours. Pretty much, I was burned out. I don't have any business background. I was very, very shy when I first started. Um, and of course, what I had before was I was hungry for change. I was tired of my daily grind, still financially struggling, and don't have enough sleep, time to sleep. So I was like pretty much burned out. So it's because of our global mentorship, our training, and then our the coaches that guides us, our community that supports us in like in this journey. That's why I am able to launch this amazing business and allow me to help other people as well to change their life and change their situations. So from burnout to pretty much working my regular hours and headed towards soon to do this full time. So yes, if you are thinking about something, if you're looking for like side hustles, please today is our topic is about, do I need to quit my job to start this business? We will dive into this topic deeper, but before that, I'm gonna give a chance for my business partner to introduce herself, give a little bit highlight about herself who are new. Then we can dive to our topic. Hi, Sis Teresa.
Hi, sis. Thank you so much. And hello, everyone. Happy Sunday and good morning and good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this online space. Before we start in our topic for today, I'm going to share a little bit of myself because, before I start this, I'm just the same like regular people, working full time job. I came from working long hours, pretty much burnout. You don't have time for yourself, especially for your family. That's we start looking for something that we can supplement. Working overtime, it's really tiring in the long run. If you keep doing that, your body pretty much gonna give up. So one day when I realized that I need to do something, and this is most of us, this business is answered prayer for us because we're looking for something that can supplement, that we can work in our time anywhere or everywhere, even while you're working your full-time job. That's what we're gonna discuss today. But yes, and I start this one with no business experience, no computer experience, and I'm really shy. If you look back on my posting and my video, it's you can see the progress I'm doing because of this online business. It really it's giving me confidence, to show up and get out of my comfort zone. So anyway, so those who don't know me, my name is Teresa Henry, and a digital business owner and a mentor. And today we're gonna share about, do I need to quit my job to start this business?
That's right. Thank you so much, Sister Teresa, and I'm glad that we meet our schedule again so we can do our go live together. So, for our topic, do I need to quit my job to start this business? So let's be real. The thought of starting a business while still working a full time can be overwhelming. But most of us, this is pretty much the most common questions that we receive from our inquiries here. But Sister Teresa will be sharing us of do you have to quit your job to start this business?
Yes, and I know pretty much that people ask this, that people have to quit your job. So the answer is no, because in fact, most of us started this business while working full time, like us, like Sis Roslyn and I, we're still working on full time job, because some of them they working part time or even juggling like 3 to 4 jobs. And this community they have 3 or 4 jobs, but when they have this business, when they've been when they see results, they slowly giving those 3 to 4 jobs, instead of working 3 we went to 2. But for this time, you don't have to quit your job, because let's be honest, quitting your job without a backup plan is not a realistic for many families. It's you have to have financial stability before you quitting your job. And just remember, we have all your bills, responsibilities, and people depending on us, especially for us, some our family back home, so they don't ask them all the time, but for emergency financially, they need their help from us. So before
Yeah.
you still run this business while working your full-time job.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Sister Teresa, because there's so many of us here in our community that they came from 2 to 3 jobs, but this business allowed them to let go all those full-time jobs. Of course, it doesn't happen overnight, but in times as your business grows, and then once you think that your business is able to support your family and run your business, then you have the freedom to let go all those full times and enjoy your life. So that's the beauty of this digital business. You can build it at your own pace, is in your own time, from wherever you are. That's the beauty. Anytime. Most people here doing this business under break room when they're break, like a 30 minutes break from full time, like Sister Teresa, and I used to do that too, and I'm still doing it. And then but you just have to find the time that allow you to run, to open your business, to go check the training and what's updates, because we have updated training that happens like all the time. We have to keep an eye and check and keep learning, because the technology is very fast of improving and changing a lot of things. So you can build it, as what I mentioned, that anytime, whenever you are, or whatever you want, whether it's after the kids going to bed, on your break, as what sisters and I, we used to do that, and we're still doing it, or even during your days off. This business was designed to work with your lifestyle, not against it. It's just we are the CEO of our business. It's up to us how we run, what time we open, and when we close. But the global, it, because of our automated system, we run automated. Our system, our automated system, runs 24/7 for us. It's just we have to keep checking and learning as it goes, so we can share and help our other people as well. Right, Sister Esa?
Yeah, and yeah, it's very true because instead of like on my break time, instead of scrolling, wasting my time scrolling the social media, I do my business. So it's up to us. Like I said, we're our own CEO on this business. It's up to us how we can manage our time to run this business. And here we're not telling you to rest everything. We're showing you a smarter way to build something for your future while still holding on to what's keeping you secure right now, like our full-time job. We'll be grateful because our full-time job is funding our business. And as your business grows, you'll get to a point where you get to choose, not because you have to, but because you are ready. So you will know when you're ready to quit your full-time job. It's really a good feeling. Just think about how what you're gonna do with all your time freedom.
That's
While it's really, it's amazing when you have all this time freedom and financial freedom. It's in more time with your family.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Sister Esa. So for our audience, before we end this, I'll continue. We have audience right now. Let's read her comment. This is the best. Yes, it's a this opportunity, really, that what we're sharing here. It changed hundreds of thousands of people. Thank you so much, Sis Rachel, for watching us. We appreciate you. Yes, so for our audience, if you are watching right now, if you are thinking and you also resonate our stories, you're struggling financially, you're tired of your daily grind, you have no time for your family or your loved ones to spend, and you don't have enough sleep because of work. You work all the time, and still struggling. Like if you're thinking, how am I able to do this? I'm too busy, or maybe this is not the right time. Always remember, there is no we are all have 24 hours. It's up to us how we spend our hours. It's There is no perfect time to start. The perfect time is the moment you see our live here. That is the perfect time. Let me just remove that comment. Hold on. I finally can still see you guys. Thank you so much, Isabel. Na-late na pala ako. It's okay. Thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much for watching.
There is no perfect time. Is the moment you see this opportunity that's knocking into your door, grab it, because it's not gonna happen all the time. Maybe there is a purpose to why you see this, our advertise, our us go live. The opportunities and comes and goes. That's how it goes. It's just a moment of how when you grab it. And so always remember that, the small steps today that lead to freedom tomorrow. The moment that you simply click or register to our website. If you see our ads, click that learn more button. And then if you see here in our go live, click that or register the www.rose29 and then also www.teresa15.com. Enter your name and email. So our system will know who will be your mentor. A lot of people here, Sister Teresa, is so afraid to register because they think once they register their name and email, their email get hacked. Nobody will hack you. We are legit people, helping people and promoting and running our legit business. The reason why we want you to register your name and email, so our system would know who will be your mentor that will guide you in this journey. And then you will have access to our free workshop that explains how this business works. And then if you think that resonates, the webinars, there's people's testimonials that resonate to you, and if you feel that this is for you, proceed to the next steps. Click the learn more button and proceed to the next steps. Don't be afraid. If you want to change something, you have to make that decisions for yourself because no one will. You don't have to quit your job. It's like we didn't quit our job. There's so many people in our community came from 2 to 3 jobs. They never quit. They quit when they are ready, when their business runs successfully and grows and able to let go and able to pay their bills and also able to or to uh, help financially, like for their needs, allow afford able to afford. I couldn't find my words. Able to afford their needs, then they will let go their full time, but you don't have to. We don't have bosses here. We run our business independently, but we have the whole support. We have the help, the guidance from our coaches and mentor. That is the beauty because we are not alone. It's just for our newbies, always remember to reach out. Don't assume that your mentor and coaches don't know that you need help. So that's what I mentioned. Simply registered your name and email, and so you will have access to our free workshop. Anything you add on, Sister Esa, before we end our live?
If you want to know more, we have our free live webinar every Tuesday and Thursday. It happens at 5 p.m. PST. So just it's a free registration. It's good when you attend the live webinar because you can ask question directly to the for the presenter. But if you don't have time for like 90 minutes, you can access to our 20 minutes replay info session, and just the same procedure. You have to register your name and email address, and you can access directly to our 20 minutes replay video.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Esa, and thank you so much, everyone. I hope that we explain clearly, and we will be back again tomorrow for another topic. Thank you, and
Thank you, everyone. Happy Sunday.
happy